Hello everybody, Derpalypse here. Welcome back to some more Limbus Company. It's time to continue on with Canto. Fuck, I clicked out the game. Okay, let's not do that again. Hello everybody, Derpalypse here. Welcome back to some more Limbus Company back in Season 6. I forgot the name of this Canto already. The Surrender Resistance. We are back. Ooh, it's time to finish it. I don't know how far I am. Holy shit. I don't know how far I am along into Canto 8 right now. I think I'm pretty far. I think I'm halfway there. It has to be like 12 or something, or at least like 14. We are probably going to be finishing up in this video. Hopefully. And nothing too bad should happen. So let's just get started. 7, Xue Baochai? Man, I am going to be butchering the fuck these names. And y'all here for it. We're gonna be butchering the fuck out of all these names. Alright. Okay, so I thought the sinners were doomed to chew uncomfortably throughout the incredibly awkward meal, but Jia Mu and a retinue of Heishao left the banquet hall promptly after that exchange. It was though as they had no more reason to remain here. It is odd that they should inquire Honglu's of his departure plans on the very welcoming of his return. So I want to chop it up to them thinking that they want to keep Honglu safe. He shouldn't die, and if he stays here any longer, he's probably gonna end up being dead in this contest. So, and they don't even know that he's gonna be in it, right? So when he announces that he's gonna be a part of it, it's gonna be like all hell's gonna break loose. Probably that's when the shit's gonna go break down. This shit's gonna go break down in his Canto. Right? Roman, it appears that he really care about them. Then
통상적인 가정에서 자식을 애틋하게 여기는 감정과는 다소 일반적이지 않은 방향성이었다.
The appearance of that care for one's own child would be quite distinct and unusual compared to the typical display of emotions and intimacies expressed in the average households. Who's this? Hey, Bao. What the fuck? How she say that shit? It's Boo? Bro, I'm just gonna say Bao, bro. Let's just be honest. English speaker, barely can speak English, can't speak other languages. It's just inevitable. This is gonna happen. Who are you? Why didn't you see me first? I've been staying in the same building ever since you departed here, you know? Big sis. That's big sis. What? Aha, big sis. Xue Baochai? Baochai. Whatever, man, whatever. You come all the way to welcome my banquet to fill a seat? I appreciate that. Well, I mean, she's not ugly, but I was expecting to be this height and more badass. Cause wasn't Honglu didn't Chi-Chun say that his sister was trying to kill Honglu or something along that lines, and so she must be competing with the thing, and she must be a badass warrior. And then we get this. It's like this wasn't my expectations. Had I known that you'd be coming here today, Bao, I would have summoned everyone I could from the Xue's family to see you. Big Bro's Pan has really been itching to know where you've been doing. Yeah, sure he was. Also, right, I also forgot, like, they're probably trying to, there's probably like a fake thing too. It's like, it's not really how she feels. She's just trying to understand what she's doing so she can kill him. Or some shit. But I don't really know these people. I don't really know. Chi-Chun, who's been sitting in complete silence for the entire banquet, muttered quietly to herself. Who else have you greeted since you arrived today, Bao?
부모님과 가모님께 방금 문안 드렸어.
My parents and Jamu.
정말? 그러면 내가 첫 번째네.
Really? So I'm your first then. She made a cheerful remark before leaning close to his eye.
네 옥은 언제 보아도 아름지고 깨끗하다. 보.
Your jade is always glimmering and so pristine, Bao. How about you back off a little bit? That's a little bit too
네가
close.
떠난 뒤에도 계속 기억하려고 그 색과 똑같은 목걸이를 만들어서 매일 걸고 다녔어. 어때? 잘 보여?
Look, I made myself a necklace in the same color of your eye and wore it every single day to constantly remind myself of you. Well, do you see it?
그렇구나. 계속 기억해줬다니 고마워.
Oh, you have. Thank you for remembering me.
저 그런데 누구야?
Bro, that's his family member, bro. Actually, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm having a bad thoughts in my head. Okay, maybe it is just me. So, are you just gonna introduce us to her, or?
아니 오랜만에 분위기 좋아한데 참 그새를 못 참고.
Hey, why couldn't we just let a nice reunion play out, man? We always just step forward, unable to stand the curiosity.
아, 여기는 말이죠.
Oh, she's.
보차라고 한답니다. 설가 보차. 보우기와 깊은 인연을 맺고 있답니다.
You seem a little bit crazy to me, Bo. Still, like something's off. Something's off. I'm like Toja right now. I feel something off about her. Hi, I'm Baochai. Baochai of the zoo. Oh my fuck! The butchering. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the entire Canto, isn't it? This is gonna be the entire fucking Canto of the Xue family. I have a very profound relationship with dear Bao here.
깊은 인연?
A very profound relationship?
혼인을 언약한
Oh,
사이니
I thought.
깊은 인연이라
Bitch.
부르기 어울리지 않겠나요?
Oh, so I was right. Didn't you say he was like your sister? Wait, let me just make sure. Let me just go all the way up. Damn, down. Holy shit. Oh, wait, let me scroll all the way down here. I can't scroll too far. I could have sworn he said that he was a sister. Huh. He's my betrothed, and I to him, and I am to him. That's pretty profound. God damn.
그렇게 놀라실 일도 아니랍니다. 어르신들이 지나가듯 약속해서 맺는 인연은 워낙 흔하니까요.
There's nothing to be surprised about. These profound relationships can be established effortlessly in the simple exchange of agreements between our elders.
아니, 그래도 말 한마디라도 해주지 그랬어.
Hey, you could have at least given us a hint.
어차피 제가 혼인을 하는 건 이 림버스 컴퍼니를 떠났을 때일 텐데요.
But I won't be married until I leave Limbus Company, though.
그러니 굳이 알릴 필요는 없다고 생각했답니다.
I just thought it wasn't relevant enough to share.
저 아까 살짝 들렸는데 보호기의 친구분들이시라고요?
Well, I guess that means she has to be alright, right? Because if they're getting married, there's no way she's trying to backstab Honglu, right? And surely she'll live through this Canto. So sorry about overhearing earlier, but you guys are Bao's friends, right?
보호기가 지금까지 바깥에서 어떤 생활을 하고 지냈는지 너무너무 궁금한데 괜찮다면 소녀에게 그대들의 여행기를 들려주실 수 있을까요?
I've been so curious to hear what kind of life Bao lived out there. Care to share some tales of your journey with me?
어리는 가라. 함부로 들을 이야기가 아니니.
Don't have stories for kids, Xue.
왜요? 저 피비린내 나는 이야기 엄청 좋아하는데.
Oh, why? But I love stories about bloodshed. She might not be alright.
아, 보차 누나의 취미 중 하나가
Oh
도시
god.
괴담 서적 모으기였거든요.
Urban legends? Okay, this okay. Oh, this might be interesting a little bit. What of big sister? Yeah, she had big sister. Yeah. Maybe it's a Korean thing, and I just don't don't know the terminology, the honorifics. I think it is for like the family. One of big sisters Baochai. I already fucking forgot how to say it. I was gonna say Chai. Yeah, fuck the like actual shit. Chai's pastime was curating creepy stories of urban legends.
그렇다면 조금만 들려주도록 할까?
Then maybe I'll share some.
다른 분들은요? 저 모험담 정말 좋아하는데.
Oh, here comes Don Quixote. Don Quixote's about to be speeding through. Well, what about everyone else? I love adventure stories.
그 말 앞으로 후회하지 않을 자신 있겠어?
Yeah, she's right there. The monster is right there. Be careful what you wish for.
자, 앉아보시게. 이제부터 끝내주게 용맹스러운 모험담의 이야기가 펼쳐질 테니.
This is.
옛날 어느 동굴에 무시무시한 곰이 살고 있었지.
I beseech thee to find a seat, for I shall now regale thee with the tale of an adventure most wondrous and valor unfolds. Brace thyself, for the particular olden and terrifying features of a terrifying tale features a big and scary bear lurking in the cavern.
식사 끝났으면 얌전히 각자가 머물 곳으로 돌아가는 게 어때?
If you're finished with your meals, why don't we all go back to our residences?
시춘이는 오늘도 화가 많이 났구나. 네 세가의 사람들이 큰 전투에 휘말려서 많이 줄었다고 들었어. 어찌 안타까웠던지. 눈물을 닦았던 손수건만
Also got that-
세 장이 넘었지 뭐니?
That rich kid mentality right here. I can see it clear. You're so angry again, Chi-chun. Last I heard, you lost so much of your followers in a large battle. Didn't you? Oh, I'm sorry. I used more than 3 handkerchiefs to wipe my tears away upon hearing the news.
벌써 설씨가의 귀에도 들어갔구나.
So the Chu family heard it too, huh?
맞아. 하지만 그런 건 가주대전에서 보여줄 활약과는 아무 관계 없어.
But you're wrong. That's irrelevant. I brought the family to the. That's irrelevant to what I brought to the family hardcore.
시춘이는 언제나 자신감 있어 보여서 보기 좋은 거 있지?
Always a big fan of your confidence, Chi-chun. It's always a good look on you, you know?
그리고 보차 언니도 조심하는 게 좋을 걸. 보옥 오빠 저렇게 맹하게 웃는 척하다가 뒤통수 치는 게 못 본 사이에 재주가 된 것 같으니까.
Oh, that reminds me. You better watch your back, big sis Baochai. Looks like Big Bird Bael learned to stick a knife into your back while with the same carefree smile.
갑자기 뒤통수 치는 게 재주가 되었다니 무슨 소리야?
What'd she mean by knifing? What did she mean by you knifing people in the back?
시춘이랑 사이가 조금 틀어졌거든.
Haha, I just had a small falling out with Chi-chun, that's all. And I'm about to have a fallout with the rest of my family. In about 30 minutes.
시춘이가 너를 포섭하려고 했던 모양이구나.
Aha, so Chi-chun must have been trying to get you on her side, huh?
탐낼만 했을 거야. 보기는 옛날부터 언제나 해맑게 웃고만 있었는데도 누구보다 실력이 일취월장했으니까.
Yeah, no wonder she wanted you on your team. Bale always exceeded at whatever he does without stressing or losing that happy smile.
그냥 하다 보니까 잘 되었어.
It just kind of worked out that way.
좀 재수없는 스타일이긴 했었다. 그치?
I guess he can be a bit irritating like that, huh?
저런 유형도 드물지만 있는 법이니까요.
Some people, though rare, are indeed like that.
그러고 보니
Oh, that reminds me.
혹시 치우 오라버니를 오다가 만난 적 있어?
Yeah, we did. He had a skull in his hand. Did you by chance run into Big Brother Q?
나는 못 보았지만 이분들은 만났어.
I haven't, but they have. What do you mean you haven't? You were there,
다행이네.
right? Oh, is this another brother? Is this another brother that I don't know? I was gonna. It might be just another guy. That's good. She placed her hand over her chest as though she survived an incredibly dangerous accident before eyeing us anxiously.
그래서 어떻게 되었어?
I guess Hong Lu was dead at that point, and he just didn't see what happened. So, what happened?
사이와를 포섭하려고 했던 건 알아. 포섭이라고 믿는 사람은 사이와 걔만 빼고 아무도 없었던 것 같지만.
Or was it? Oh, it might have been the. Wait, was it the other guy? Wait, oh, it might be the guy that got his head cut off. Ma'am. Okay, yeah, it might have been him, not actual the N Corp guy. I don't know who he was trying to ally. I know he was trying to ally with Yiha. I mean, it didn't look like anyone else was viewing this as an alliance other than Yiha himself, but it must have been pretty open secret amongst the candidates that Jai Q was trying to ally with Yiha.
같이 있던 이화 형님의 목이 잘렸어.
They cut Big Brother Yiha's head off while he was off when he was with us.
어머, 팽이 언니 종이 언니?
Oh my, horizontally or vertically? Horizontal, so you can keep him alive.
팽.
이번이 세 번째인가 그럼? 이화도 참
Damn.
여전히 그 경거망동한 버릇을
네,
못 고친다니까.
Nigga got his head cut off 3 times already. God damn, and he still gets brought back to life. That is such a waste of money. He shit doesn't learn to see his same lesson. So this is his 3rd time. Yeehaw is really incoherable. He never knows when to zip it and shut down. So I'm assuming he is gonna show up in the later arc then, if this is his 3rd time.
치우 오라버니는 가주대전이 다가왔으니 곧 올 거라고
Right?
생각을
I
했어.
think
뒷골목에 돈다는 그 흉흉한 노랫말은 대감원에 모르는 사람이 없을 거야.
like right? Because if they say like this is his 3rd time, that means he already got his head cut off twice before. So that means he's still alive in some way, I guess, because of the healing magic bullshit in the Q Corp, or I mean H Corp. Well, Big Brother Q, I had a feeling that he'd be here when the Family Heart War begins. Everyone in Ding heard that the creepy song from the back streets, you know.
소식이 들려올 때마다 대관은 분위기가 흉악해져서 무서워 죽겠다니까 정말.
Good gosh, they keep getting awkward and hostile at Ding every time there was mention of him.
그래도 다행이지. 치우 오라버니는 가주대전에서 나를 먼저 노리진 않을 테니까.
Well, I guess it's fortunate that he won't be coming for me once the competition begins.
어째서지?
And why is that?
당연히 곧바를 죽이기엔 제가 지나치게 사랑스러운 탓이겠죠.
We'll see about that. It's because I'm simply too charming and adorable to kill outright, of course.
그리고 치우 오라버니가 목표로 하는 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만 적어도 저희 설씨 가문은 아닐 테니까요.
Besides, whatever Big Brother Q's goals are, they probably have nothing to do with the Xue family.
그럴 수도 있겠다.
I can see that. Chai took a step towards Hong Lu and leaned in close to his face.
오, 여전히 내게서 좋은 향이 나고 있는 것 같아?
Do you smell a fragrance still, Beao?
보처 누나에게선 고약한 향이 난 적이 한 번도 없었는걸?
You've never reeked, big sister Chai.
오, 나는 쭉 통무원을 거쳐하고 있어. 떠나기 전 꼭 내게 들려줘야 해.
Beao, I always been and always will be residing at the ginger plant count. Promise to pay a visit before you leave. He will not. He might though. I don't really know. With that, she gracefully walked out the room.
저희도 이만 돌아가는 게 어떨까요? 이곳은 해심한 데어도 곧바로 캄캄해지거든요.
Well, how about we start heading back? The place can get dark around a high hour. And I don't know what high hour is.
집 왜 떠났냐?
You. Well, why'd you leave? Because he was told to.
별거 아니랍니다. 어릴 때 종종 같이 놀던 누나예요.
Oh yeah. This is more personal for Heathcliff. Haha, it's nothing. She's just the big sis I used to play with when I was a child.
대관원에서 제게 친절을 보여주신 얼마 안 되는 분 중 하나였죠.
One of the very few in Yihongyuan who was nice to me. So where should we head to next?
그러게? 이런 집이면 이번엔 정말 기대해봐도 되는 거지?
Good question. Just going by the scale of everything here, it should be safe to expect something real risky, right?
제 손님으로 오셨으니 대관원 안에 있는 제 방에서 묵으면 될 거예요.
You're my guest, so you should be able to stay in my building while within Dangyangyan.
그리 멀지 않아서 가마 없이도 금방 갈 수 있답니다.
It's within walking distance from here. We should be able to get there in no time, even on foot. All right. So when does Family Harlock start? It's not. I guess it's not starting right now. I don't know when it's gonna start. It's I think it's gonna. It is gonna be like. Is that a battle? That's a fucking battle. Oh, we can go back to the charge team. We could go. It's, oh my gosh, it's gonna be two. Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck? Why, bro? Why is you blunt resistant? Why did you give us this ID if you're just gonna say fuck us? Why did you give us this ID, bro? Bro, you can't. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna use my rage. I'm using my. That's it. I'm using my tactics that I learned. I got a new plan. Full stop. Actually, yeah. I got a plan in mind. I'm gonna be hateful. I'll be a little bit spiteful here.
지위를 받는 건
Where
오랜만이네요.
is it? I came up with an idea most ingenious.
배달 의뢰인가?
아, 이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나
Actually, I think I want to put you as two.
아,
새로운 배달 의뢰인가요?
벨 들어왔네.
Hey, Dan, I want you to get the fuck out
벨
of there first.
들어왔네.
But I have a plan most
Hello.
ingenious.
가볼까?
Like, I still understand, but why though? Why did you do this, bro? Let me use our Corp on Lu. Oh, you fuck it. I'm just gonna do with the resistance in. But what was I saying before? That like wait, when the hierarchy, I thought the hierarchy was gonna start like right now. It's just about the time it gets started, and then we get like to a point to where something bad happens at here. But it's probably just gonna start at this point right here currently, and then we'll get in the middle of it, and then we'll have the end. So I don't think I have to worry about things going forward. Let's see. I don't know if we met all the family members because we only met one of them. And apparently he's dating his big sister. I mean, not dating. He's getting married to his big sister. So that's an entire thing. But yeah, my plan is gonna be perfect. You're about to see some R Corp Honglu
자,
gaming.
여기랍니다.
Ta-da! Here we are.
가깝다고 한 것 치곤 꽤 걸었네요.
That was a pretty long walk. Technically still within walking distance, but
이홍원이라고 부른답니다.
bro, is this shit just gonna be is this gonna be here the entire time? Just like a little bit of notes of how to actually say it in like English. This place is called Joyous Red Court or Yihongyuan.
홍원에서 제일 향긋한 꽃나무로 만든 방이어서
I'll just try to say it.
말이죠.
The room was made to be the most aromatic flower tree within H Corp. Try taking a deep breath here, and
이렇게 꽃내음이 코끝을 타고 퍼져요. 다른 건물은 안 그러는데 말이죠.
you can smell the lovely fragrance of flower aroma, pervading, spreading throughout the very tip of your nose. It's unique to this building.
아이 그렇구려. 보이지도 않는 것이 제법 향기롭소.
Very much so. It is unseen and invisible thing, yet it retains such of its pleasant redolence. This place is huge too. You've been living here all alone, all along?
네. 더 넓은 방에서 지내라고 하셨지만 여기가 마음에 들어서요.
Yeah, I was told that it was a larger room, but I prefer this place I prefer this place more.
도련님, 오랜만에 인사드립니다. 스빈입니다.
It has been long, young master. Cheerin? Reporting? Yeah, I'm just gonna say cheering. Oh, hey, is she?
스빈, 잘 지냈어?
Have you been well, cheering?
네, 평소와 같았습니다.
Yes. Yes, I am, as I always been. Is this the person in the flashback? I don't think they have the same hair. I think her eye color is pink. And I think hers is like reddish. Sharon watches us emotionlessly as we rowdily crowd as our rowdy crowd poured to the yard. Her expression did not change even when she saw Halu, who presumably hasn't been home in quite some time.
이분들은 도련님의 손님이신가요?
Yeah, it's someone different.
방을 안내해드리겠습니다. 따라오시죠.
Are they the young master's guests? I will guide them to their room. Please follow me.
저는 따로 방문할 때가 있어서요. 금방 다녀올게요.
Now that we're here, I've got to pay a visit somewhere. I'll be back soon, though.
어디를 가시는 겐가? 우리도 함께.
Dwarf's Dal Journey allows the company the...
아, 괜찮아요.
Ahaha, it's okay.
어르신들께 문안 인사를 드리는 것뿐인 거라 혼자 가는 편이 좋아요.
Just on my way to say hello and pay my respects to the elders. So it's better if I go there alone.
자, 이쪽으로.
This way.
뭐 어느 작전이나 그랬지만
Well, I guess I could say this about every operation, but
이렇게 현장까지 직접 와서야 겨우 실감이 나네요.
the weight of our mission doesn't really sink in until we're actually in there.
가주 대전 말씀인 거죠?
We're talking about the family hierarchy war, right?
다른 후보들은 이것 하나만을 위해 몇 년을 준비해 왔다고 하니까요. 저희는 그걸 하룻밤만에 해내야만 하는 거고요.
Yeah, the other candidates have been prepared for this for years, while we have an overnight?
나는 벼락치기 타입이어서 그런가 그렇게 생각하니까 오히려 자신감이 붙는데?
I don't know. I'm procrastinating till the last minute here. I'm participating. I'm a procrastinate until the last minute kind of girl. That's me too. And so I'm pretty sure we got a handle on this. Yeah, that's all we gotta do. Vlog in the last second.
이번이 처음이 아니다.
This is not the first instance where were demanded to work with such a task in an unfavorable, incredible situation.
상관없지 않겠나. 어차피 우리가 노리는 것은
Why does it matter? Our goal
가주의 자리가 아니지 않나.
is to claim the throne of the family hierarchy event anyway. Flashback. A few hours ago.
천만 다행이지 않겠어요? 그래도 저희의 목표가 가주대전의 1등이 아니라는 게.
Well, isn't it just a release? Our goal is to come first place in the family hierarchy war?
1등을 할 필요가 없다는 말인 겐가?
Does that mean mean us to say that we needed to be first?
당연하죠. 저희가 왜 수감자를 홍원의 가주로 만들겠어요?
Yeah, obviously. Why we want the sinner to become the head of H Corp?
외부인을 앉히는 것보다는 회사 소속의 인물을 날개의 대표로 앉혔을 때 안정적으로 조종할 수 있지 않나.
Would it not provide a much reliable means of control to plant individual in the cup of this company at the high seat of a wing, instead of letting an unaffiliated the individual assume it?
일이 그렇게 간단하게 굴러가지는 않죠. 그리고 LCB는 LCB로서 해야 하는 일이 아직도 많은 걸요.
So they decline getting the work for a wing. I mean, not the work. They decline getting Hongyu into a wing seat for their own goal for some reason. Okay, that's a lot more interesting. Because I would have figured that would have been like a key component, right? And they just get him to win the hierarchy event, and they get like all this funding and like shit that they could get easily.
그러면 뭐 우승 그러니까 1등이 아니어도 뭔가 떨어지는 게 있으니까 하는 거겠지?
Then would I be right to assume that this isn't a winner takes all kind of situation here? Do other candidates get something for participating too?
가주 심사에서 10등 안에 든 사람은 순위 순서로 가문의 창고에서 원하는 물건을 하나 가져갈 수 있는 포상을 받거든요.
Hey, oh, we want a golden bow. That's the reason. That's what we want. We could just have. Why could we just have cheat? Oh wait a minute. Yeah, why we just have like Chi-Chun win for us and then she just gives us a golden bow anyway? Like that seems like a better. We have more allies, but whatever. Sure. Anyone who places within the top 10 gets the right to take one item of their choice from the family treasury. Of course, the one who that plays highest goes first. But what if? I gotta look up his name. I think it's Jai Q is actually what his name is. But what if he plays higher? Because he's gonna be here, right? And if he gets there first, and he gets there, like, no, it's Jai Han. He's no one related to them. He's a whole different person. Yeah, but if Jai Han gets the top first, because he is gonna be there, right? He is gonna be there. He's gonna show up at some point, and he's competing most likely. And he also wants to go to bows for N Corp. It doesn't. I don't think it makes sense. I think you should take on Chi-Chun's offer and help her get first place.
하지만 2등 안에는 들어야 안전하게 저희가 원하는 물건을 확보할 수 있을 거라는 결론을 냈습니다.
But what we're looking for has to come at least second place in order to ensure that we attain the item that we're looking for.
아, 괜히 기분 잡치네. 까짓거 1등 해봐?
Now that's really insulting. Sod it. Why don't we just shoot for the top spot anyway?
못 보던 사이에 자신감이 어마어마하게 느셨군요.
Your confidence seemed to have gone through the roof since our last operation together.
뭐 별별 일 다 겪긴 했지. 우리가
Well, we did go through a lot of crazy shit.
그리고 그 홍원의 어마어마한 만물 창고에 어떤 것이 있었게요?
Anyways, care to guess what's deep inside Yihongyuan's Garantrum treasury? Is it a Nest transfer pass?
황금가지요.
That could be something. We could get something like that. Golden bow? Nah, don't be stupid. It has to be something else. A discount for the warp train ticket. Yeah, that's a good one.
네, 그 진정한 가치도 모른 채 다른 보물들 사이에 파묻혀 있는 상태랍니다.
Right on. Buried in the middle of all kinds of other treasures, like a ticket for the warp train, along with any other knowledge that has true value.
그래서 파우스트, 아까 소드 과장이 말한 1차전의 작전이라는 건 뭐지?
So Faust, what did Manager Sade share with you as your strategy for the first round?
그러고
We
보니
beat their ass.
파우스트 양에게 넌 짓이 이해했냐는 듯 묻고 넘어갈 뿐 우리에게 말하지는 않았구려.
I very much wish to know that as well, for the suggestion of a mutual understanding seems to be exclusively betwixt Miss Faust and Sade.
가주 심사 1차전의 내용은 지금까지 후손들이 대관원의 어르신들을 위해 준비해왔던 것을 시험하는 자리입니다.
The first round of family hierarchy evaluation test. What fucking thing of fame? The first round of the family hierarchy evaluation tests what the descendants have been prepared for have brought for the elders in Yihongyuan. What the descendants have prepared, huh? So this must be what Chi-Chun was referring to this whole time.
네, 불로불사에 관한 것이죠.
Yes, to be free of aging and death, immortality.
즉, 각자가 생각하고 있는 진정한 불로불사란 무엇인가에 대한 답을 보이는 자리입니다.
Each candidate is to present an answer before the judges to demonstrate their true ideal of immortality. Right. So what's the answer to true immortality then? To never be forgotten. This is some One Piece shit. That's how you truly never die. It's to never be forgotten.
그건 파우스트도 내놓을 수 없는 답입니다.
I just did Faust. It's to not be forgotten. Give Hong the answer sheet. He'll rock this shit. Not even Faust can answer that.
뭐 하자는
Then what are we even doing here?
다만 진정한 불로불사의 실마리가 있는 듯 흉내를 내볼 수는 있죠.
But we may be able to demonstrate a familius of immortality, or at least pretend as though we are close to the answer. Oh, you're gonna cheat, motherfucker. You're just gonna use Dante's clock to rewind time. like a bitch. That's actually bitch behavior. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nah, you're
답을
cheating.
원하는 건 그들이니 우리를, 정확히 말하자면 홍루 씨를 떨어뜨리진 않을 겁니다.
Given that they are the ones who are seeking the very answer, they will not disqualify us, Hong Lu to be exact, from the competition.
그럴듯해 보인다면
My English
악착같이
failure
매달릴
is getting
테니까.
stronger.
그런 이야기인가?
I see. They'll cling to whatever clue they can get their hands on. So we'll be using that desperation.
그렇습니다.
Precisely.
그 가모인가는 제일 높아 보이는 사람도 그 녀석을 많이 아낀다며. 가산점 같은 걸 줄지 어떻게 알아?
That important-looking old bat Ja Mu favors him, don't she? Maybe we should give him a bonus points or something.
홍로. 그자가 중요한 쓰임새가 된다는 거군.
So that's what we'll be using Hong Lu for.
그건
That is.
네, 맞아요. 이제 제 차례가 돌아온 거죠.
Yes, you're right. It is my turn to be used.
언제 오셨어요?
Man, poor Hong Lu. He's about to go through some hellish shit going on. Cause I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is damn immortality shit. They're just gonna just stab Hong Lu alive and kill him and bring him back to life in front of his family. Like that shit. I feel like that shit was gonna be awkward as fuck, and just sad to just to see it unfold. Hong Lu nonchalantly chimed into the conversation while slipping through in between us unnoticed. Hey, you're back pretty soon, huh? Unfortunately, what Otis just said could sound quite crash depending on how you cut it. Hong Lu, you don't have to if you don't mind what you just said.
걸러들을 필요가 없었는걸요?
But why would I mind?
저의 쓰임새는 홍원에 있는 황금가지를 회수하기 위한 것, 그리고 그러기 위해 가주 대전에 나가는 것이니까요. 그런 말은 아니랍니다.
My use is to be a ticket in participating hardcore. The only option for obtaining the golden bow in H Corp. She didn't say anything wrong. I mean, you could have had Chi-Chun just give it to you if she won first place. And if your brother wins it, it's not like you're gonna get it regardless, because he's gonna use it. Your use.
이왕 쓰이는 거 모두가 기뻐할 수 있는 쪽으로 흘러가게 되면 좋겠네요.
Well, if you're using me, hopefully this leads to an outcome to where we can all be happy with. Cut to when he's crying, bawling out his eyes.
모두가 기뻐하기에는 시춘군 아까도 눈이 마주쳤는데 엄청 생코낌을 내면서 피해버렸소만.
Verily, such outcomes would be the best. Yet young Chi-Chun hath already exhaled the great gusto out of her nostrils before turning away from our party when our eyes met.
시춘이하고는
Well, Chi-Chun, Hong Lu's eyes twinkled. I don't think I saw that. If it's a twinkle, I don't think I saw that. Hong Lu's eye twinkled briefly, as though he was shifting into a dream.
다시 사이가 좋아지게 될 줄은 몰랐어요.
I didn't think it would be possible for me to be friends with Chi-Chun again.
비록 지금은 다시 원래 상태로 되돌아갔지만
We're back to not being able to speak, not being on speaking terms again, but
잠깐이라도 꼭 어린 시절로 돌아간 것 같았거든요.
it was as though I had gone back in time, back when we were both still children.
이제는 까마득하고 다시 오지 않을 시절이죠.
But we can't go back to the past.
방금 뭐라고 했어?
What did you say?
지금 제정신으로 그 말을 나한테 한 거야?
Are you drunk or something? Did you really just say that to me?
바보 같은 질문을 했네.
Oh, what a stupid thing for me to ask.
오빠는 평생 취한 적도 없을 테니까 언제나 또렷하고 맑은 정신이었겠지.
You've never been drunk in your life. Your mind has been so damn clear.
어차피 내가 이렇게 화내고 소리 질러도 오빠에겐 아무런 타격도 없을 거 아니야.
None of this matters to you, does it? Even when I get mad and I shout at you like this, none of it gets to you, does it?
도대체 그날 무슨 일이 있었길래 사람이
Just what happened to you that day? How could someone be so...
시춘, 나는
Chi-Chun, I...
됐어, 마음대로 해. 제대로 된 가족이 한 명쯤은 있을 거라 기대한 내 잘못이지.
Forget it. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. It's my fault for expecting to have at least one normal sibling in this messed up family. Man, what the fuck happened when he was a child? Oh no, what the fuck happened? What made her crash out like this, Hong Lu? What'd you do? In this memory, Hong Lu was wearing quite a smile even before her husband. What? Hong Lu was wearing quite a smile even before her hushed anger. Oh, I'm illiterate. Yeah, that's what happened. But don't you want to be friends with her again?
결국 사람과의 연이란 것도 순간이고 찰나일 뿐일 텐데요.
At the very end of all things, these connections between people are just moments, ephemeral things.
그러니 저의 뜻이 어떻든 큰 상관이 없답니다.
So what I want doesn't matter. Hong Lu, a sinner so aloof, so detached that it's real that it feels as though he's been always floating along the clouds. I once thought that it was just that kind of guy he was. Someone who just happened to be above everything that's happening around us, instead of just another messed up person with messed up problems of their own. But slowly and gradually, I've begun to realize there was something off about him underneath the surface. Hong Lu, about participating in the family hierarchy war. Do you really not feel anything about it? Have you completely excluded yourself from it?
네, 그냥 그런 거구나라고 생각하고 있어요.
I don't, and I have. It's just the way things work, right? This is that.
관리자님,
I mean, that's that.
애초에 저자의 가치 판단이 이 회사에 유의미한 영향을 끼칠 수는 없을 겁니다.
Executive Manager, it is true that his value and judgment would not have any tangible influence on this company's directions.
호스트도 동의합니다. 수감자에게 작전 수행에 대한 거부권은 존재하지 않으므로.
Faust is in agreement. Sinners should not have the right to refuse their missions, or sinners do not have the right to refuse their missions.
그건 사실일 테요. 허나
That may be true, yet
그에 따르는 마음의 상태까지 무시할 필요는 없다고 보.
I find it unnecessary to turn away and neglect the suffering conditions of their heart, stemming from the obligation to their mission.
마음의 상태라. 하지만 구태여 마음을 들여다보기에 괴로움이 생기는 것 아닐까요?
Hong Lu is gonna be fine-ish, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I can keep that. I don't think a lot of stuff is gonna happen bad potentially. But my worst case scenario right now is that everyone dies, H Corp falls, and that leads to like the L Corp situation they have currently in H Corp. And then a lot more bad shit happens for these people, and we're just gonna leave like nothing ever happened. Except being sad about it and feel sad, so fucking feel like shit that we lost. Conditions of our hearts, but perhaps the unnecessary peering into them is how we begin to suffer.
그것이 무슨?
What matter of?
이곳 대관원에서 머물고 있었을 때는 말이죠.
Back then, when I lived in here in Dongyuan,
제게는 수많은 선택지가 끊임없이 지나쳐가곤 했어요.
so many choices passed before me. I mean, choices passed before me.
다른 가문의 그 아이를 죽여야 하는지, 제가 살아남아야 하는지, 죽어가는 저 아이를 두고 그냥 지나쳐야 할지, 도와주어야 할지.
Should I kill that child who's from a different family? Should I even survive? Should I even walk past the dying body, or should I help to stop to help them?
처음에는 제가 무언가 선택해 보려 했답니다.
When they were first presented to me, I tried to make a choice.
하지만 그 선택이 아무 의미가 없다는 걸 아는 것에 그리 오랜 시간이 걸리진 않았어요.
But it did take long for me to realize that my choices meant nothing.
그래서 저는
So I
어떤 것도 택하지 않기로 했답니다.
decided not to choose at all.
그게 지금의 저예요.
That's the me as I am now.
림버스 컴퍼니에 입사하게 된 후에 좋았던 점은 수도 없이 많지만
There were so many wonderful things about joining Limbus Company, but
제가 무언가 선택하지 않아도 된다는 점이 특히 좋았던 것 같아요.
Tongdu, oh, I feel a little bit sad. I feel a little bit sad here. Got me touched a little bit. You touch. Oh, my heart's out to you, Hongdu. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this somehow. I think my favorite part about the experience that was I was never given a choice.
조금 이상한 것 같은데요.
Now, I'm actually kind of feeling. I said Roja is gonna get if Yon gets an ID for Previous Night. I said it's gonna be Roja. Now it's looking a lot more like Honglu. A lot more like Honglu now. That's definitely kind of weird.
어라? 분위기가 조용해졌네요.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to make the choice. He doesn't want to make the choice. He wants someone else to make the choice for him. And kind of fits the index whole thing too. So he could be Yon. I could see it. Oh, it looks like things gotten weirdly quiet around here.
사담은 여기까지 하도록 하죠. 해야 할 이야기가 많습니다.
That's enough discussion about prior matters. There is much ground for us to cover.
그럼 1차 대전의 계획에 대해 말씀드리죠.
Let's begin by discussing our plan for the first round. The next morning, we don't get to see the plan. There's still some time until we have to leave.
밤에는 잘 보이지 않았지만 이 허수아비들은
Fighting, martial arts.
무엇이요?
You ever seen Kung Fu Panda? This shit was in Kung Fu Panda. What may be the purpose of these scarecrows, veiled in nocturnal shadows that were yesterday?
아, 아직도 있었네요.
Oh wow, they're still here.
이곳의 자제들이 거처하는 건물 앞에는 이런 식의 연무장이 마련되어 있어요.
There are trading courts next to every building where the children of the place lives.
걷고 뛸 나이가 될 쯤엔 누구나 이 허수아비들이랑 놀곤 한답니다.
Here, every child of walking will running age will all play to get with these dummies.
놀이라. 조기 교육은 중요하지.
Play and early education is important.
허수아비랑 어떻게 노는 것인겐가? 그나저나 이 허수아비는 참 근사한 모자를 쓰고 있군.
Yet, how does one play with these dummies? It appears that these dummies are adorned with the most dashing piece of fashion for his head.
아, 그건 제가 7살 때 처음 받았던 허수아비예요.
That's the first dummy I received when I was 7.
그때는 말이죠. 허수아비도 때리면 아파하는 줄 알았답니다.
Back then, I thought these dummies could feel pain when struck.
모든 어린아이가 처음에는 그리 생각했을 것이요.
Such was a blissful rumination of all those who were once children.
그럼 여기에 태어나는 아이들은 어렸을 때부터 이렇게 자라야 하는 거야?
So it's like a tradition for children born here to formally learn how to fight?
아, 그건 아니에요.
Oh, not exactly.
우와, 이번에 할머니가 형한테 선물로 주셨다는 게.
Oh, is that Han? That's Hyun, I think. Right? I think so. Whoa, so this is what Grandmaster gifted you, big bro?
맞아. 그런데 아직 쓰임새는 잘 모르겠어.
Yep, I don't know how it works though.
옷 같은 걸 입혀주거나 장신구를 매달아주는 인형 아니겠어?
Yeah, her name's Dayu. Yeah, it's not Chirin. It must be a doll or FG for dress up. Oh, perhaps you could adorn it with some kind of trinkets.
보형 집을 지켜주는 수호신 같은 걸지도 몰라.
Maybe it's got like a guardian spirit that protects you for your house, big bro Bio. Oh no, shit, that's not him. Oh shit, I did fucking jump scare. He's here, he actually didn't show. Oh my fucking. Oh no, he looks the same. He looks the fucking same. Oh my god, I can tell that the ponytail anywhere. Oh boy.
이건 말이지. 이렇게 쓰는 거라고.
Here, let me show you how it's done.
형이 할머니가 준 선물 항우를 때렸어.
Yeah, that was some cracking noises. Are you sure these things are alive, Honglu? Why'd you push Grandma's gift?
그렇게 하면 아파하지 않을까?
Don't you think you're hurting it?
아파해? 참나.
Hurt it? Really now? This wooden thing?
이렇게 자라나야 살아남을 수 있다는 게 더 정확할 거예요.
It's more that they have to grow up this way if they want to survive.
생각보다 제대로 된 수, 목, 인이군.
This WTD isn't so bad. What?
생각보다 정교하게 설계된 물건 같은데.
Okay, that's what it meant. The training dummy.
제법 시간이 남았으니 사용해 보는 것도 나쁘지 않겠군.
This wooden training dummy appears to have been designed and crafted with some precious engineering craftsmanship. We still have some time before we depart, so why don't we try to make use for them for a warm-up exercise?
땀 내는 거 싫은데.
I don't want to get all sweaty though.
뭐 위험한 것도 아니고 컨디션도 체크할 겸 써보는 것도 괜찮겠네요.
Well, it's not like these things will pose a danger to us. I think we should try it now just to see how well we're doing.
들었나 제군들? 지금부터 우리는 관리자님의 명령에 따라 전력으로 허수아비를 상대한다.
I didn't say that shit. Attention! We have orders from the executive manager. From this moment forth, we shall put all of us into laying another ruin to these training dummies. Hey, I didn't even give an order. Oh well. It won't hurt to get our blood pumping. All forces charge! Okay. So I'm assuming this is just this guy kill it within the time frame, which is 10 turns. And they don't fight back, right? They don't fight back? They do fight back. Oh, these four though. Okay. N Corp have very negative fast effect. Alright, so I don't really think my plan anyway. Do these guys even do anything? Nothing really important. Is it just these guys? There's gonna be more. Okay. So yeah, my plan is very simple here. Maybe I should have had them go first because they'll get their turns out faster. Yeah, but we'll give this a little bit of a test ride. So my entire plan here is to let me see how much that does. Not a lot. Is to use the backup mechanic, and so I'll make them back out. They'll get because he'll get the skill slots, and once he gets the skill slots, they'll start to back out while Hoglu gets more power. Don't get staggered, please. God damn it! Oh my fucking god! That was like a. This really does fuck my shit up. The plan. Damn, the plan. This is why you don't do stupid shit. Unless I survive. If I survive, I'm good. See, this is why. No. That feels bad. But I gotta redeem myself. I gotta do it again then. I gotta do it again. I gotta redeem myself for the plan. The plan has to fucking work. But the plan seems to be working a little bit because they can survive. They can survive with each other. And if they can survive with each other, and if it's a longer battle, I'll be able to use it more consistently. Okay, let's see, sir. So yeah, they're about to go away. So now it's just Honglu by himself. Well, I'm not gonna be able to see then. I'm not gonna be able to see if this plan works. But it looks like I'll be down 2 slots for the most part. It'll work in a focus battle. It's definitely gonna work in a focus battle. I know that. Because I can choose who's gonna get hit. And then I can switch to a character that gives I can get supports that heals you. So plans are a work in progress. Blunt damage seems to be working. I forgot Honglu pisses himself when he does that when he wins. Oh, we got another battle here. Okay. It's not just that. Oh, so I didn't even check the time. Let's see. It's already been an hour. Only got 2 of them. Only got 2 missions done. All right, so let's see. Training yard. Let's see. Level 48. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep this team. I'm gonna keep the bit alive, and we're gonna use this team. And then I'll switch to oh shit, we're just going to battle first. Are these different dummies? No, they're the same. No, they are different, but I don't think it really matters. I'm gonna try to get Hong Lu to not Hong Lu, I'm gonna try to get the Sinclair or Roja to get out earlier so I can get those skill slots faster. Alright. Got Sinclair going out first. Let's see if this plan works. I think he has 2 skill slots on him right now. And we currently have 7. So we should be at 6. Oh no, we should still be at 7, I think. Right? Yeah, we should be at 7 or yeah, we should be at 7. Or he'll just go to give us 7 after he leaves the next turn after. Oh shit, I forgot they leave too. I forgot they leave too. Uh-oh. I completely forgot about that. Hopefully you get staggered here. Okay. I might have fucked up again. Well, we got 2 people this time, so it should be alrightish. Yeah, we're alright. I think I should I should exit stage left with her because I'll have 4 skills. They're gonna get killed. I don't know what the math on this shit is gonna be like. I think it's gonna be fine. I'll see next turn. I'll see next turn what happens. Yeah, 1 hitter critter. Okay. Yeah, so Hong Lu's gonna use this skill, then he's gonna use that skill, so it's gonna be alright. Uh-oh, or not. Damn. I should have left with Hong Lu. I should have made... Oh, she's dead next turn too. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. I got lasso here too. I'm gonna use lasso now. This is hope for the best. Damn, it even hit 2 people. That was a waste. That was a big waste. Other than making him slower, I just did not use that shit. Am I really about to fuck this shit up? We're gonna skedaddle? Actually, no, we're not. No, you're gonna lock in. You're gonna lock in. You have to lock in. You're gonna die with this. Damn. Alright, we still won though. We still won, as you can see here. We still won within turns. The strategies are work in progress. Unless we sell here. The strategies are work in progress. We make mistakes like this. It's a work in progress, but it's still working out, as you can see here. Hopefully we use this one first, right? Yeah, we're gonna use this one first, and then we'll have like a unfocused volley, right, on them. Yeah, see, the plan is working. The plan is working. These get hit the skill 3. The power, y'all don't understand. This is the power. Yeah, intentional. A flawless victory, if I would say so myself. This is flawless victory. The plan is working.
상쾌하군.
Oh, how refreshing.
오, 잠이 깨긴 하네 이거.
I guess the morning workout really does wake you up.
매번 큰일 있기 전에 시비나 걸리고 시작하니까 결국 이렇게까지 몸을 풀어야 직성이 풀리게 되어버렸네요.
We've gotten so used to getting into tussles before we get to the real meat of the missions that the mornings feel incomplete without some action.
그래도 유의미한 준비 운동이었다.
Nevertheless, this was a meaningful warm-up activity.
그런데 홍루 씨는 왜 지금까지 가주대전에 참가를 할 생각이 없었던 건가요?
So, I've been meaning to ask Hanlu, why do you never consider participating in the family heart war before?
다른 형제자매분들은 아주 오래전부터 기다려왔던 것 같아서요.
It seems to me that all your the other siblings have been waiting and training for this their entire lives, for this event.
단순해요.
It's simple.
가주가 되고 싶다고 생각한 적은 한 번도 없었으니까요.
It's because I never once thought I wanted to become the family hierarch.
정말로 다행이지 않니?
Is it not truly most fortunate?
옥을 물고 태어나지 않았다면 영락 없이 네 다른 형제 자매처럼 가주대전을 준비하며 힘든 시간을 겪어야 했을 거란다.
Had you not been born with the jade, my son, you would have had to toil all your life to preparing for the family heart war like your other siblings do.
너는 그런 것에 힘쓰지 않아도 집안 어르신분들과 가모님이 너를 아껴줄 거란다.
You need to waste your strength for those things, to win the favor of the elders and job muse venerated by to be their blessings. You see, yeah, so they just don't want them to die. Yeah, they're not bad.
그저 많은 것을 보며 살아가다오. 우리 집안의 옥, 소중한 보가.
Simply witness as much as the world has to offer. Jade of our family, my precious son, Baal. More memories! What's wrong? He's saying. You seem kind of distraught.
어제 파우스트 양이 일컬어 주었던 계획 말이요.
It has to do with the plan Miss Faust had explained to us last night.
나는 사실 그리 탐탁지가 않소.
I find the plan rather detestable.
저도요.
Damn, what? Is it really? Is the plan really just gonna be killing Hanlu like 10 million times over? Or is it gonna be something to do with his family members and killing them?
하지만 홍루 씨가 괜찮다고 하셨으니까요.
Bro, that's a this is and that is that mentality. He's okay with it because he's forced to go with it. He doesn't want to make a choice. It's not okay. Whatever y'all got planned is fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, and you're gonna make Hanlu suffer for it. And then when Pass On plays, he's gonna be crying his ass off, and y'all want that.
그런데 그걸 계획이라고 부를 수가 있는 건가요?
Can we even call it a plan if we're being honest here?
행동의 지침과 기대 목표가
Also, this song seems very familiar to like reminisce from Yusen's Canto. I think it might just be me, but it feels like a lot like reminisce to me. Or not reminisce. No, not reminisce. I mean the King and Binds theme song to me. It feels like a lot more like that. It matches the definition of a plan, given that it illustrates that certain instructions to be followed for the purpose of achieving a defined goal.
그리고 가주대전에 두 번째 기회라는 건 없으니까요.
And please remember that there are no second chances in the family hierarchy war. What's this plan? What they got planned for Hanlu? What they got in store? What concoction of a plan you got, Faust? Look, it's working. The plan is working. Almost. It's almost working. It's not perfect, but it is there. Okay, to be free again, to be free of aging and death. So let's see what's happening, Hanlu. What's the big plan? Please let it be metaphorical or something like that. Young Master Bayo and his 12 companions are arriving at the Tubatang elevated resident Jade Hall. We entered the hall where the first round of would be held. As always, the servers beyond the gate announced our arrival by resounding a holler we've grown to expect.
투기장이나 경기장 같은 형태인가. 보는 눈이 제법 많은 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
An arena or a stadium? I see. We have many eyes on us, executive manager. I looked upon to see the audience and the seats, which was brewed with people, were divided into stairs like terraces. And on the other platform of the other side end of the hall, 3 shadows of chairs could be seen cast obscuring the curtain fabric. As for us, we followed the attendant's guidance and stood next to the other participants in the circular arena, the circular area in the center. So, are the evaluations happening past those curtains? That was happening right there in that big ass circle. Dea? Oh, wait, she's here? Oh, she's alive? You see someone you recognize?
아니요. 괜찮아요, 단테님.
No, it's nothing, Dante.
다시 만나도 마땅히 할 이야기가 없거든요.
Even if we were to meet again, we don't really have anything to talk about anyway.
인연이 있다면 이야기할 기회가 닿을 테죠.
Maybe we'll have a chance later, another chance later, if fate wills it. She dies before they get to speak.
시작하나 보네요.
So I guess she's alive. So they must have had a falling out too then. A lot of falling outs in Hollywood's lifetime. Man, I feel for you. Oh hey, I think it's finally time to get started. Who's her? Is that? Yeah, who's her? The curtain slid open and the old woman we saw from yesterday's banquet walked out from the platform.
나는 운이 따라줘 오래전 감호의 자리에 올랐지만은 장관 세월이 지나 이제는 이 자리를 내려놓고 산하를 흘러다니려 한다.
Many scores ago, I ascended the feet of Jamu with a stroke of fortune. Yet a lifetime has passed since I assumed a great responsibility such as this. I seek to abdicate and walk the path of the mountains and streams as the river does.
그리하여 앉았던 자리는 공석이 될진저 자격을 갖춘 자는 이를 메워야 할지니.
With the seat voided and our responsibility to seek the ones who are qualified with the family heart to be filled with it.
가씨, 설씨, 왕씨, 사씨가의 기둥들로 이루어진 이 대관원에 우리가 하루도 잊지 않고 추구하던 하나의 질문에 대한 답을.
Thus, here at the Yihongyuan, a collective upheld by the pillars of the four great houses of Jia, Xue, Wang, and Shi, we will once again ask for their perennial question.
그대들은 전력을 다하여 찾아왔을 것이라 믿는다.
Have you brought us aught to prove that answer indeed exists? Who's the woman next to her?
아, 제 첫째 누나인 원추 누나예요.
She's my older sister. Big sis Yan Chan and Chuan. A lot of fucking family
큐사의 아주
members.
높으신 분과 혼례를 치른 후 쭉 큐사에서 지내시다가 발걸음을 하셨나 보네요.
She married a very important person in Q Corp and spends most of her time there. Looks like she's visiting here for the event.
비록 다른 둥지에 머물고 있던 몸이지만 고륙의 청을 나누고 전륜의 지성을 다할 수 있도록 잠시 자리하였으니.
So I have resided long in a foreign nest. I now return fleeing to share my love with my flesh and blood, to fulfill my duties as observed by the order of the Filiae Piety.
최선을 다해 진리를 살피겠노라.
I return that the truth shall be observed for the best of my abilities.
누군가는 순조롭게, 누군가는 천만고비 끝에 이 해답을 가져왔을 터.
Some of you may walk the path laid in grass and gentle to your feet. Yet some of you have struggled through an unlaid, brutal path, cragged mountains of thousands of fools to find your answers.
하지만 1차 심사의 기회는 단 한 번뿐.
Yet regardless of the severity of your suffering, all of you equally have but one opportunity for the first round.
그럼에도 그대들은 모두 이곳 대관원의 후계자들이었으며 탈락마저도 대관원의 부흥이 되리라.
Even still, you were all once prospective heirs for the great house. Even your failures shall bring power and prosperity to Yihongyuan.
이제부터 호명하는 순서대로 나와 불로, 불사, 장생의 진귀한 해답을 시연하거라.
Now come forth in order of which you are summoned, and demonstrate the invaluable answers to the questions of the three freedoms. One of aging, one from death, and one from the brevity of life.
시연이 불가하다면 거짓 없는 증거를 내보여야 한다.
If the nature of your answer is indemonstrable, please present ironclad proof.
놓치지 말고 버리지 말라. 젊음은 영원 무궁하리라.
Lose not and discard not. Let fresh youth be unending and eternal. After respective speeches, Jia Yuchan and Jia Mu disappeared behind the curtain atop the platform.
첫 번째 참가자.
First candidate. It seems Honglu's father assumed the role of the host of the first round. Alright, who's gonna be?
왕씨 가문의 인.
Ren of the Rang family. Fucking Hohenheim ass looking. Ling Yet Ren, the first to be summoned, walked up to the platform. He brought a blood fiend with him. Like that was, I was like, what the fuck was that noise? His ass brought a blood fiend with him. Not even a blood fiend, like probably a blood bag. Kinda looks like Roland actually. Kinda actually looks like Roland. He got the gloves too, right? Behind him was his faction, who were dragging someone by a rope towards the platform.
빨리 와라, 멍청한 것.
Hurry up, foolish thing.
누구를 데려가는 거죠?
What? Who are they dragging up to the stage?
저 정도의 움직임이면 강제로 끌고 가는 것 같다만.
Whoever it is, they clearly do not want to be here.
불로불사.
We're free of aging and death, huh?
태어날 때 주어진 몸뚱아리 이상의 단계로 진보를 꿈꾸는 건 어느 날개나 가지고 있는 수건인가 봐. 홍원의 불로불사도 그런 맥락이겠지.
I suppose every wing dreams of escaping and rising far beyond the body that they were born with. Each course pursuit of immortality probably is special in that regard.
피주머니를 데려왔군.
He hath brought a blood bag. That's when we finally be able to recognize who the candidate dragged up to the stage. We'll recognize the candidate who dragged up to the stage. The eyes unfocused and red, mouth slicked and jewels dripping from the mouth guard, meaningless and snarling. This is a mindless blood bag.
혈기가 불로불사의 답이 될 수 있는 것이요.
How does the blood fiend become an answer to immortality?
일반 사람들의 시선에서는 불로와 가깝게 느껴질 수도 있겠지만
In the layman's eyes, blood fiends may appear to truly attain the freedom of aging.
저희는 이미 알고 있다시피 혈귀 또한 피를 섭취하지 못하면 늙고 쇠약해집니다.
However, we are now aware that blood fiends can grow old and weak after a prolonged period of blood deprivation.
짐작컨대 저들이
But
원하는
they still live though.
한참 멀 것이라고 예상되는군요.
Thus, it is unlikely to provide the answers they seek. I mean, if you had enough blood, and if you had the infinite like blood pool, which I'm pretty sure that could be possible in the city, you'll be fine as a blood fiend, right? So it kind of works. After some struggle, the blood fiend was dragging, kicking, and growling past the curtains atop the platform.
저것이 소문으로나 들리던 혈기라는 것인가?
So that creature is the fabled blood fiend, is then?
저걸로 되겠나? 아는 사람이 몇 없긴 해도 심사를 맡고 계신 분들에겐 고리타분한 주제일 텐데 말이야.
I doubt that'll do the job. Blood fiends would indeed be quite the historic knowledge. But to the judges of the contest, I doubt they're anything more than lukewarm trivia.
왕가 녀석, 폭이라 철박했나 본데.
That Ren King must have been pretty desperate, huh?
저거는 게으른 거 아니면 모질한 것이야.
He either lazy as balls or that boy ain't right upstairs.
생각보다 혈귀에 대해 아는 이들이 많구려.
It appears that the knowledge of blood fiends is oddly common amongst this ilk.
본래 혈기는 각 둥지에 퍼져 있으니 알만한 자는 아는 것도 우리가 아는 걸세.
Indeed, blood fiends are present in every nest. Just a little surprised that those privy to the arcane knowledge are well of their existence. After a brief moment that lasted less than a minute, Wang Ren and his faction emerged from beyond the characters descended from the platform.
가조 심사 후보 왕인 결과를 기다리기 위해 자리에 서라.
Wang Ren, candidate of the Fairy Heart evaluations, stand upon the podium and wait your judgment. Then they ascend the round podium behind the platforms as ordered.
왕인 가조 심사 1차 결과.
Thus announcing Wang Ren's result of the first round of the Fairy Heart evaluations. Elimination.
안 돼.
Poor Wang.
피. 무한한 피만 있으면 이들은 영원할 거라니까요, 가모님.
Listen, all they need is blood. And as long as you provide them with enough blood, they will be eternal everlasting. Venerable Jamu, please.
아니,
Nay.
영원하지 않을 거라네.
What awaits him is not eternity at all.
심사하는 자들의 비원, 진정한 불로불사가 무엇인지는 본인도 모르네만.
Rarely, I know the shape of the true immortality. I know not the shape of the true immortality the evaluation seeks to attain. Yet,
피에 종속되어 영혼을 고통받는 혈기는 그 방법에 손꼽힐 수 없네.
oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, eventually you do go crazy. I forgot about they go crazy without the blood. And yeah, they constantly eat it. So yeah, that's a little bit of a downside, but it's still like pretty much immortal. The longevity of a blood fiend, shackled by blood and endless suffering, is unlikely to be one.
그러나 하지만 기억은 그대로 가지고 있다고 사냥꾼 놈들이.
What? But those damn hunters told me to still retain all their memories.
모든 욕망과 감정의 방향이 피로 귀결되어 비틀어질 거다.
To become a blood fiend is to surrender all desires and emotions that exist within thy being, for a singular hunger for blood and only blood.
끝없이 불행한 삶만이 남았다면 모를까. 저렇게 놓고 싶지 않은 것으로 가득한 자들에게 혈기가 되라 말하는 것은.
Perhaps that this is an acceptable condition for those who expect nothing but the family's torment of the rest of their lives. Yet for those with much to lose, with much in life they cling onto, as those present seem to.
불로불사를 주는 것이 아니라 정신의 족쇄를 채워 피의 노예가 되어라 재촉하는 것과 크게 다르지 않을 테지.
The fate of a blood fiend is no freedom from aging and death. Tis but a sanguinary shackle to enslave their minds.
부엌의 세력원이 훌륭한 답변을 주었으니 더 말할 것도 없겠구나.
A member of the Bios faction has given an excellent reply. No further elaboration necessary.
하물며 진짜 고위 혈귀를 데려온 것도 아닌 피주머니를 데려왔으니 성의 또한 부족하다 보이는구나.
And you have failed to bring us even a high kindred, let alone a blood fiend at all. This creature is nothing but a miserable blood bag. I cannot even well commend your efforts.
왕가인 진작 탈락한 자에게 걸맞지 않은 이유를 친히 알리셨으니 이를 생의 마지막의 은혜로 하시게.
The final blessing. Wait, you gotta kill him? Here, Ren of the Wang family, they have spoken and mercifully give you the full exhibition of your mistake, a privilege that the failed candidates do not deserve. Let this be the final blessing of your life. Wait, I can just drop his ass. Like, what the fuck? No, I thought they were gonna just like kill, like, no, they just comically drop his ass down a vent. That's really what they do. The podium suddenly opens under their feet and casting Wang Yan and the blood bag to the depths with a blood-curdling screech. So that's what happens when you fail to pass. What if you can float?
이거 그냥 극적인 연출을 위한 거지. 저기 떨어져도 다시 올려보내주는 거지.
That was just for dramatic effect, right? There's gotta be like some side path leading to the back upstairs, right?
그럴 리가. 구멍 아래에서부터 지독하게 고인
Damn.
고통의 냄새가 퍼지잖나.
Damn. Of course not. Can you not smell the stench of festering pain rising from the heat from the depths? God damn! Like that is damn. I still can't believe they have a comically large like fucking trash chute. Failed punishment. There you go.
류시도 참 점점 쇠불한 농담이 늘고 있다니까.
Ryoshu, you've been honing your sense of humor, huh? They're much pretty nasty. These are some pretty nasty jokes, though.
저 발판 아래는 어디로 이어지는 거지? 낙함으로 추측 건데 제법 깊은 곳까지 이어진 것 같다만.
It leads into the dark pit. Leads to the depths of Deep Woken. Where does this hole lead? Judged by the time of the drop and the depths of the sound fall. I mean, English failure again. I presume it's quite far down.
아마도 가문의 오래된 비밀들이 있는 장소일 거예요. 아, 당연히 보물 같은 건 아니랍니다. 보통 사람들이 알려고 든다면 흑수들이 찾아오는 정도려나요?
It'll probably leads to a place with lots of old family secrets. Oh, not treasures, of course, but try to figure out what might give you a vision for the Heishao, probably.
본격적으로 준비했네요.
They went all out with the distractions, huh?
그래. 그리고 그 본격적인 준비 우리가 당할 수도 있는 거고.
Yeah, we could very well be the ones screaming and falling down the hole later. The next candidate was someone before we even be able to speak and shake off the initial shock.
두 번째 참가자 설씨 가문의
The second candidate hails from the Chu family. We sat through a few more names and subsequent failures. We couldn't hear exactly what they were talking about beyond the curtains. It is unlikely that a loud and obvious bud bag was the answer to the other candidates brought obvious about blood bag. The answers the other candidates brought were less obvious, so all we had to go on were the shadows that the desperate attempts to explain the things before my fucking failing. I'm tired. All we had to go on were the shadows of their desperate attempts to explain the things before the judges. Another one? Damn, look, oh, that's boom, boom, boom. They're just dropping people like flies down there. Aren't they family?
찔리고 지루하다는 뜻이다.
Bah. It means boring as hell. The longer we watch the death toll rises, the less shocking they became.
아 이거 합격이란 게 있긴 있는 거야?
Are they planning to fail everyone?
여덟 번째 참가자 설씨 가문의
Okay. Nope. 8th candidate Baochai of the Chu family. I'm gonna say her name once because I don't think she's gonna live for this. Oh my, look, we know her. She was technically our competition, but it seemed that she managed to give the series quite a positive impression of yesterday's beef encounter. Some of them even cheer her on. We couldn't see what it was Xue Baochai brought, but she was holding on to something as she entered past the curtains.
설가 보차 심사 결과
Baochai of the Chu family. After a brief meeting with the judges, which, going by the shadows cast on the curtains, appeared to have gone better than we had expected, she emerged. Oh, she locked in? As soon as she did, Baochai immediately turned in our direction, and Hong Lu to be exact.
보고 있었구나.
What about Belle? Were you watching me? And began excitedly waving her hand.
합격.
She passes. She locked in. She survived. The podium beneath her remained shut.
그래도 잠깐이나마 인연을 맺었던 얼굴이 무적행으로 떨어지는 건 보고 싶지 않았기에.
Past the connection it may have been, yet I ill wish to see a familiar face be claimed by the abyss.
다행이구려.
Thus I am glad.
17번째 참가자
Alright.
가시 가문의 시춘.
7th candidate, Chi-Chun of the Jia family. She lives this. She's too important to die from a hole.
시춘 씨 차례인가 봐요.
It's Chi-Chun's turn. She slowly ascended to the platform unaccompanied. She held her hands tightly a sealed gourd bottle.
비로소 얻었나 보네요.
Looks like she found it. She found the water to the river that we saw in Kelly's memories back then?
그 레테를?
Impossible. She reached Lete?
정말 그곳에 도달했을 가능성은 한없이 낮습니다.
The possibility that she actually reached there in person is infinitely minuscule.
물론 천문학적 확률을 뚫고서 그 강까지 도달했을 확률까지 부정하진 않습니다만 저들의 역량으로 이 짧은 시간 동안 가장 깊은 곳 중 한 곳의 원료에 도달한다는 것은 파우스트로서도 상상하기 어렵군요.
That's a lot of words. There's a lot of words I'm probably not gonna be able to say either, but I'm gonna try. There is an infinitesimal statistical possibility that she could have reached that river, yet not even Faust can conceive how some of their capabilities could reach the fountain of the one of the most deepest fathoms. This becomes even more impossible considering that the relatively short passages of time since then and now.
모종의 방법을 통해 새어나오거나 맺혀진 일부를 채취한 것은 아닐지.
A more likely explanation might be that she obtained the waters by collecting its dews or a portion of what has seeped out.
근데 그 강물은 기억을 깊게 재워서 지워줄 뿐일 터 블루불사와 관계가 있는 겐가?
Alas, the river's water severely only to put to slumbers one's memories. Pray, does that truly hold a link to immortality that they seek?
네, 아마도 저들이 원하던 정신의 불사와 밀접한 관계가 있을 테죠.
Yes, it is likely the closely connected to the immortality of the mind they pursue.
그 정보를 알고 있는 이도 극소수인 만큼 저 병에 담긴 것이 유효하다면 파우스트 역시 합격률이 높다고 생각합니다.
As there are but an extremely small number of people privy to that knowledge of the rivers, if the contents of the bottle are genuine, Faust expects her to pass.
가시 시춘 합격.
Chi-Chun of the Jia family passes. She actually did.
네 세가로 이걸 얻으려면 보통의 노력으로는 안 되었을 텐데.
You brought for us a priceless treasure. You must have taken an unparalleled efforts to obtain this, given the meager size of your clan.
감사합니다, 원춘 언니.
Thank you, big sis Chun. As Faust expected, all three judges appeared to be quite satisfied with what Chun brought before them. Okay, she locked in, and we got a battle. Because there's no shot that it ends here and we don't have a battle. N Corp? Battle? N Corp? Wait. Oh, he's here. He's fucking here. Okay, let me see what I got. This guy right here is a fucking boss. 2 fucking resistances? I think this is the first time you ever seen this. I don't think so. Like on a regular ass like human being enemy. It is weak to envy, and which is hardcore prone loose, so it could balance out. All right. Let's see the plan. We're putting it for. We're keeping the bit together. The bit is going to work.
그 다음 18번째 참가자.
Next, 18th candidate.
대체 몇 명이나 있는 거야 이 집안 사람들은?
Bloody hell! Just how many people are there in this household?
가시 가문의
There it is. It is him. Han of the Jia family. He's finally here. He's finally showing up in this story. I don't think we ever saw him as a sprite. I think it's the first time we're actually seeing him as a sprite. At least since Canto 1. Oh, look at Goobo. Oh, you're dropped out. Holy shit. Oh my. Yo, Goobo Globe is insane. What the? That globe is insane. Okay, Gubo. You have the where the fuck did you get that? Where did you get? Where you get that ego gift armor from? Why do we got that? Why how come they get that shit? We don't. Yo, this is bullshit. Nah, this has to be an ID. These are gotta be IDs. I need to get this strip. Oh my god, it looks like the red mist. He's the gun guy. I forgot his name. I forgot. It's Derf something. He's the red gun guy. But I don't know what Han's armor is. I don't think I know what that is. It looks like Queen Bee is. Oh wait, no, it's that thing. It's not King and Binds. It's the Contempted Og armor. How y'all got this? Don't Limbus Company got those abnormalities? How do you guys have this? What? Our first meeting with the man who was less amicable and had a strong feeling that another one wasn't going to do anything to prove that. Jahan walked up to the platform. We all felt solid hearing the familiar name. Oh yeah, you're all feeling that. You're all feeling the rage. You're all feeling the rage from Captain One. Everyone remembers that fucking apple incident. Because he was the one that cut off Yuri's head, right? I think he was the one that did it. I could feel that some sinners were growing intense, with some that even gritting their teeth. Another man closely following Jahan's, while holding what looks to be an egg of an abnormality, was also a familiar face. I'd see him many times in E6's memories.
저 사람들이 입고 온 거 보여요?
Dante, are you seeing what they're wearing?
에고 장비다.
Ego gears.
LC처럼 새로운 추출법을 알아냈거나 혹은 로보토미에서 구해온 곳으로 추정되는군요.
Oh, that's how they got it. They got them from the branches. They didn't make them themselves. I think I'd be jealous if they got like the new like Limbus company like shit ego gears. It can be speculated that they have either developed their own method of extraction or discovered the gear from the Limbus Corporation.
들고 있는 것은
Oh, what abnormality?
아린 듯 보이는 구려.
Yeah, what abnormality actually? Now I'm realizing it. Yeah, what fucking abnormality does he have? I'm trying to think about it. What would he have? It'd probably be the one that Roja got. Roja and not Roja. The other abnormality, I forgot the name that we haven't seen yet. Because I'm pretty sure Limbus Company has a red sheet. Unless that was just like something whole entirely different. Yeah, they don't have red sheet because that was in Canto 4, and we didn't go to the Lobby Corporate branch. We didn't go there. Gubo carries what appears to be an egg of an abnormality. Are they planning to just offer them an abnormality egg? How's that an answer to anything?
해석의 여지에 달렸지만
While there's room for interpretation,
환상체 역시 불로불사에 가까운 존재라 해석할 수도 있으니까요.
some may present the reasonable argued interpretation that the abnormalities that are entities are neighbor immortality.
어떤 환상체의 알인지가 관건이겠군.
So the linchpin of their success hinges on what an abnormality egg ends up being.
하지만 제가 아는 가완 형이라면 실패할 거라고 생각되는 것엔 절대 목숨을 걸지 않을 거예요.
If it's Big Brother Yahan, I know he's never gonna risk his life for something that you think he'll fail.
가시환 1차 심사 합격.
Han of the Ja family passes the first evaluation, and that's your son too, right? That's your oldest son, I'm assuming. So you must be pretty happy about that, right? Contrary to most of our wishes, Jahan managed to pass the first round as well. Many more candidates came and went. One of them carried a massive mysterious coffin. But QA, whoever she was talking about, the person, I forgot her name. The person was QA. I think it is like, I don't know who he is, but the person that Honglu was getting married is talking about, probably gonna end up being the big bad of this arc. and we haven't seen him yet. So he's probably gonna show up in the next chapter if he doesn't show up right. Not next chapter, next battle. Next chapter if he doesn't show up now. What kind of coffin is that? Can I see? That's weird as fuck. Wang Dawei. One of them brought a thick book. One of them presented a massive cage, so tiny that they couldn't see what was in it. It doesn't look like they failed. Oh, there you go. Some of them managed to pass, while some of them were sent screaming into the mysterious abyss. As we waited and watched the characters come and go, people from N Corp, their turn complete, approached us. Oh, we got the fucking reunion. It's like I'm always saying. Like I'm always saying, every Canto since Canto 4 and before that is a Yi-Sang Canto. None of this shit happens without Yi-Sang. Look at that shit, Yi-Sang influencing Canto 8, making it better. Well, I'm pretty excited for it already, but he's making it better just by having moments like this. Yi-Sang is the fucking GOAT. Remember that. Always remember that. Yi-Sang's the GOAT. It is early for the tribe to arrive. Thus, early to the meaning is this meaning for ours. As to prove his own words back at the LCE, they come to accept certain things that they are. Yi-Sang coolly regarded his old friend, who was now working for N Corp.
알량하고 앙상한 새 쉼터가 퍽 자네 마음에 든 모양이야.
Yep.
그리 농하는 건 구인회가 무너진 뒤에 처음 보는 것 같으니.
Bro is actually dripped out though. Holy shit. Bro wants to be the red bit so bad, but he settled for the gun guy instead. He's the red gun. That is fucking cool as fuck. He did get a definite upgrade. He went from getting his ass beat by Virgilius to actually having somewhat of a presence. A little bit of aura stocks. A little bit of aura. You must find this place barren, You must find this place small and barren, despite yours quite enjoyable. I have not seen you just as you do now since the leak fell.
어쩐 일로 내게 걸음한 것이여. 살갑게 담소를 나누기엔 쌓인 감정이 많지.
Angry Yi-Sang moment. Angry Yi-Sang. For what do you approach me? The earth is too great betwixt us for us to chatter any affection to bespeak of.
내가 보자고 한 건 아니니 오해는 마시게. 내 팀메이트가 제 가족 얼굴을 한번 보고 싶다 해서 겸사겸사 들린 것뿐이니 말이야.
Do not mistake my intent. For was it I whose desired to approach you? My teammate simply wished to have a look at his brother's face, and I thought I might as well see how you are faring. And it was failure again by.
모두들 대관원으로 돌아오는구나. 그날 이후로는 처음 보네, 형.
Looks like everyone's coming back to Dongyang, whatever. Like Dongyan. Now that the Family Hearts War started, brother. This is our first meeting since then, right?
세상 물정엔 청맹관이처럼 어둡고
He speaks.
가주라면 칠색팔색을 하던 네가 여긴 왜 올라온 거냐?
We finally got him. We finally got him speaking. Heh. If it wasn't that doltish fool who has eyes but for not know how to use to see. I know you well enough. You normally turn people with aversion upon hearing the brief mention of the word hierarch. So why are you here?
저 냄새나는 것들이랑 이번엔 어딜
Damn.
붙은 거지?
Very fucking hostile. He's like this. I think this is the most hostile someone's ever been to us. In this game, it's the most hostile person I've ever seen. Already hostile. I think that woman, I forgot her name, back in the Intervallo with the Blade lineage, was her, and now it's him. Who are you and your sticking entourage working for this time? God damn! Like God.
쫓아다니는 설가의 여시? 아니면 아직도 그 시절을 잊지 못하고 허공을 헛도는 말이나 내뱉는 널 싸고 도는 시춘이냐?
Damn. This I gotta say it, this nigga got no chill. This is there's gonna be no negotiation with this guy. There's gonna be straight hands with him every time we see him. I can already tell. Unless he gets stopped by like his commanders or like other group members, it's always gonna be straight hands. And I feel like he's the guy we're gonna be fighting right now, and not Gubo. Is that Xue girl, blinded by her looks to revolting rot within, or is it Chi-Chun, who still defends you in your meaninglessness? Fox profound a spiel, deleted her belief that you're still the same boy from her childhood.
왜 살리지 않았지?
Why didn't you save him?
질문을 바꾸지.
No, let me ask you a different question.
왜 그 애만 살린 것이냐, 가보?
Why did you save her and only her, Jabal?
형,
Brother.
사람은 필연코 죽기 마련이야.
Damn. He really said that. She really said that shit as a child? Damn, holy shit. Holy shit, he actually said that shit. Guys, that eye is fucking soulless right here. That's a soulless ass eye that I see. What the fuck? Humans die is what they're born to do.
곧 다음 심사가 시작됩니다. 참가자분들은 자리로 돌아가 주십시오.
The next candidate will be judged soon. Candidates must return to their seats.
죽어 있는 시종 따위가.
You're a servant. You're barely even a living thing.
돌아가지.
Bam.
구태여 더 이어갈 대화는 아닐 테니.
Let's return. This discourse will will not bear any fruit.
아주 만남의 광장이 따로 없군.
What's this, a reunion party?
괜히 기분만 잡쳤네. 저 자식들 또 우리 걸 뺏어가려고 온 거 맞지?
That sure is sour things. Those shameless bastards. Just obviously here to nick our things again.
그런 것 치곤 태도가 묘하긴 했는데.
Well, maybe, but something different about them today. They gained aura. They got their ego suit now. They got drip now.
어느 쪽이든 저들보다 높은 순위로 대전을 마치는 게 안전할 테죠.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't think that's possible. I'm being honest. I don't have much faith in us being able to do that. I'm pretty sure he's gonna win. I'm pretty positive that he's just gonna straight out just win the competition. Whatever the case it may be, the safe option would just be just to place higher than.
떨어졌네요.
Another one falls.
이걸 지켜보고 있는 사람들 중에서 저 사람의 가족들도 있을 텐데 괜찮은 걸까요?
His family has to be watching this, right? I wonder if they'll be okay. Sinclair mutters, watching another candidate falls down the trapdoor.
보고 있다면 마음이 정말 좋지 않을 것 같은데요.
I can't imagine how anyone would be okay with watching their own fall like this.
싱클레어, 우리 뒤쪽에 있는 관객.
Sinclair, the people sitting behind us.
아까 떨어진 자의 부모야.
They're his parents, the guy who just fell.
저런 걸 자식이라고 끼고 살았다니. 한심하다.
Damn. We raised that failure as our own son? What pathetic disappointment.
그래도 우리 셋째는 잘 해낼 거예요. 애초에 저 녀석에겐 별로 기대도 하지 않았잖아요.
Don't worry, I have faith in our third child. I mean, it's not like we're expecting anything from this one, right?
가주가 되기만을 위해 살아왔다는 건 이런 것까지 포함하는 이야기였네요.
Now I see what it means to dedicate your whole life to becoming a family hierarch.
많은 분들이 가주가 되는 걸 간절히 바란답니다. 물론 저분들처럼 자신이 가주가 되는 대신
Many people desperately vie for the seat of family hierarch. Of course, some of them, like his parents, hope to.
자신과 친하거나 피로 이어진 누군가 가주가 되는 걸 바라시는 분도 있지만요.
Have their friend or close blood relative to become the family hierarch instead.
직접 가주가 되지 않더라도 밀접한 이가 가주에 오르는 것으로 평생의 입신양명과 부귀영화를 손에 넣겠다는 심사니까.
So they seek to seize a lifetime of worth of riches, power, and recognition by planting someone that they can control in the family hierarchy seat without becoming one themselves.
그렇게 만든 건 유통기한이 짧지.
That kind's got a low shelf life.
이런 뜻하지 않은 기회로 인해 오랫동안 보지 못했던 형제자매들의 안부도 알 수 있게 되었네요.
Looks like I finally got to know how long my lost siblings are doing. Thanks for this unforeseen opportunity.
27번째 참가자 설씨 가문의 반
26th candidate, Pan of the Yue family. Holy shit! Don't. Nah, y'all, nah. Nah, you stay far the fuck away from. Nah. I already see what's wrong with you. You existing is what's wrong with you. I can smell the distortion. Is that just? It is. It's like it's a nice drip. I don't like the color. Maybe it was a different color, but like it's kind of okay drip. But nah, you are fucking crazy.
설반? 어디서 들어본 것 같은데.
I don't remember. Xue Pan? Have we heard that name before?
아, 보차 누나의 오라버니 되시는 분이에요.
Oh, I think I think you're talking about QA, right? No, okay. Yeah, I already lost track. It's a lot of people. There's a lot of names, and a lot of Chinese names, and I'm not gonna remember. He's Big Sis Baochai's older sister. I'm older brother. Creepy as fuck. Xue Pan walked up to the platform, holding what appears to be a large jar of multiple talismans plastered all over it.
눈빛이 뭔가 쎄하지 않아?
Is it just me, or does this guy look like he's totally up to something?
여기 안 그런 사람이 어디 있어요?
Let's be honest, who here doesn't?
근데 나도 느꼈어. 약간 뭐랄까.
Yeah, but that saw's different. He got the fucking crazy eyes going. Instead of ascending onto the platform and into the curtains like instead of the curtains, he walked up to the podium.
너 죽고 나 죽자 같은 느낌인데.
Mate looks like he completely lost the plot. Nah, bro is fucking crazy. Is he a distortion? I think it might be a distortion. He has to be a distortion. He got some weird shit
참가자
planned.
설반 항상 안으로 들어가시오.
Candidate Xue Pan, will you ascend the platform and get to the current threshold?
고든 길이 아니어야 재미를 보는 법.
Where's the fun of walking down the straightforward road?
좋은 구경은 다 같이 하는 게 이치에 맞지 않겠나?
Nah, this nigga is crazy. Oh my god, bro, we got a crazy nigga and a hostile one. How the I hope he doesn't survive this. It's only right for something so precious. Something so precious entering should be shared with everyone. Wouldn't you agree? He places a jar on the ground, and from within, a desiccated hand emerges.
주술 따위로 장난질을 치는군.
Pathetic sorcerer's trickery. Yoshi muttered with a palpable distaste. Why he's...
안에서 뭐가 나온 거야?
What the heck is that? Corpses are depicted as flesh covered in light spears in layers of old paper, crawled out of the jar and began to shamble. Oh, they're not. They got the clear. They're neither distortions or nor abnormalities.
피주머니나 환상체에 종속된 것들과 비슷해 보이는군. 이성이 남아있질 않는 것으로 보아 목표도 무작이겠지.
Their behavior reminds me of blood bags or sub-entities enslaved by abnormalities. And in some semblance of conscience have been stripped from them, they'll attack indiscriminately.
강한 사리를 지속적으로 내보이는 것으로 보아 틀림없이 눈앞에 있는 것들을 무차별적으로 공격할 것 같습니다. 관리자님, 전투 명령을.
But it seems that their just intent is maining and killing whoever they can get their claws on, as you can imagine. You must prepare for battle. Your orders. Yeah, goddamn, that's disgusting. That was a fucking screech. The jar monster set upon an audience, stuffing, struggling, and still breathing victims into their jars. Damn.
주최하는 가주 대전이 진행 중인데 주최 측에서 수습해줘야 하는 거 아니에요?
Why aren't the organizers doing anything? This event is still hosted by a wing, isn't it?
가주 대전에서 다른 사람들을 해하면 안 된다 같은 규칙은 없으니까요.
because there is a rule of the Family Heart War that prohibits bringing harm to other people.
규칙이 없다고 정말 아무 대응도 안 해버린다는 거야? 나 참.
They're just gonna sit back and twiddle their thumbs because no one specifically told them to step in? What the hell?
어떻게 해야 해? 우리가 나서야 해?
What do we do now? Should we step in?
살아남은 다음에 가주대전에 무사히 참가를 해야겠죠?
We should probably survive to ensure our safe participation in the Family Heart War.
이게 뭐야?
What? What the hell are these things? Get away from me! Come on, Don Quixote, get in there! It's time for Don Quixote. This is a Don Quixote moment. Lock in. As the monsters began to swarm, some candidates scattered and ran away, while others stood their ground and fought back. Those who did neither were the ones getting slaughtered. Come on, y'all gotta lock in. Y'all gotta fight, cause they're gonna come after you eventually. Our scientists reminded of Sade, and the confident smile she flashed assured us that we should be able to pass the first round with little to no trouble. Looks like we have no choice but to take them down. Yeah, let's beat their asses. Let's see what's happening. So I thought it was about to go do a brawl, but apparently this is gonna be a crazy guy. Alright, so this is Rupture Talisman, right? I was like, let me just see. These are Rupture? Okay, a lot of Rupture. Paralysis down. Rupture. No count, huh? No count? Okay, there's count. What about your passive? Let me see. Passive. If staggered halves the rupture count imposed on the count on the target target of this unit. On scale of hit, rank 1 ring rupture count plus more count. Oh my god, a lot of fucking count. So getting hit is stupid. Damn. That's a little bit too much. I guess I'm gonna use this now, Hex now, because I got it anyway. And we'll see what happens. Bro, really? Can't you just roll something higher?
나를 따라해 보는 거야.
Oh, there goes Honglu actually. Honglu died. The plan fucking failed. The plan fucking failed horribly. Oh, the plan failed. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Fine. No, I'm stubborn. We're still gonna do Honglu plan. We're just gonna have more people. Ow. And you're dead this turn. We still got another 10 turns. Oh god, there's another enemy something. There's another enemy coming. This heals you. No, this does not heal you. Roja, I think it's your time to leave. It might be your time to leave actually. Is it? I don't know how much you got on you. Yeah, I'll have you leave next turn. Thank God for bluffing magic. Oh wait, no. I guess he just counts 2 enemies. That's weird. I don't know why that works like that.
여유로웠어. 아예 여기서 밥 좀 먹다가
출근해도
될 것 같은데. 다들 식량
The
꺼내.
dumb? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You tell me we got the dump? Wait, no, y'all lying. And also 12 isn't it apparently. 12 is not it. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I also forgot. That's another 2 hours. I'm pretty sure it ends like soonish. It ends soonish. It has to be like 15ish. Oh, that was it? All easier. So is the guy not? Are we not gonna fight Pan? Word meeting inside the hall after battle was devastating. Many in the audience who had fled as the seats were burning with people were only half filled. And the candidate zone was littered with bodies of candidates who were just mauled to death. Meanwhile, the jar monsters have been eating their fill, have already crawled back into the jar. I looked around and saw some candidates still holding on tight to the treasures that they each brought into the chalk test, even as they drew their last breaths. In the midst of all the destruction stood the candidate to cause this chaos, watching the slaughter play out with assured confidence. Crazy ass motherfucker.
이렇게 우둔하고 나약해서야 어찌 불로를 얻고 불사를 말할 수 있겠느냐?
How you attain the freedom of aging and how you argue for freedom of death with mind so dull and body so frail.
어떻습니까?
What say you, judges?
불로 불사의 단서에 더해 거짓을 구한 자들을 없애는 보배까지 가져왔으니 이것이 저의 답입니다.
I present before you not only the clue to immortality, but also a treasure that brings ruin to those who would dare deceive you. Here's my answer to the perennial question.
그 항아리에 진흙을 구해왔구나.
So you've brought us the clay of that jar.
살아남지 못한 이들은 가주의 자격을 갖추지 못했다 보는 것이 옳겠죠.
It can't be said it can't be said those who fail to survive this do not qualify as the family hard candidates. Yes. But he does not care about this guy at all. He does not give any fucks. He's like, he did not like the shit at all, but he had to say it. Pan of the Chu family has passed.
자칫하다가 다 죽어버릴 수 있었는데 합격이라니.
He gets the pass when he almost got everyone here killed.
저들의 기준에는 부합되었던 것일 테죠.
All that matters is what he brought all that matters is that what he brought met their standards.
겸사겸사 나약한 경쟁자들도 일찌감치 제거해버리고 저자에겐 일석이조였겠군.
Looks like he managed to get two birds with one stone. He eliminated the distracting rabble from the competition.
혹시라도 2차전에서 만나게 되면 몇 대 후려 갈기는 걸로는 안 끝낼 거다.
If you ever run into that bastard in round 2, you better let me take let me take more than just a few flings at him.
28번째 참가자 사씨 가문의
I think this is the first time we're seeing a she member being a candidate. 28th candidate member She Dazen from the She family, but no one walked up to the platform.
모습을 드러내지 않았기에 탈락.
As he failed to appear, he's eliminated by default. Zazen called a few more names thereafter, but
29번째
29th candidate, like he doesn't have a good face on him. Because they're all dead, bro. They're all dead. The number of candidates have been clearly cold, but none appeared. Disappointingly, MB.
확실히 어중이 떠중이들은 전부 죽은 것 같아요.
Yep, all those New Yorker bunch got wiped out from that attack.
남은 것들도 죄 지쳐 헐떡이는 것들뿐.
And the leftovers are exhausted. Ryosha looked to the ones that looked around as though she was doing some sort of critique. Oh? What we see? Huh? That lug? Oh, it's the oh my god, that's drippy. That fucking is that a giant? Guys, please, is that a giant ass fucking revolver gun sword? Is that a giant ass revolver gun sword? Please let that be the case. Please let that be the case, bro. You're like, oh my, please let me see. Please let me see. Got a bullet ass belt. Please let that be a great sword shotgun or some shit. A great sword revolver. That motherfucker.
야, 어디다가 흘렸는가 했더만 이런 데서 늦장구 없이 나타났어요?
Oh, so she knows her. Okay, so he's related to her character, I think. Alright, who is it gonna be? I know a little bit about Ryoshu's Canto. I mean, Ryoshu's book. I don't remember the names. I'll be. I thought you was gone and vanished into the earth. What the hell do y'all doing out? What the hell are you doing around calling around here for?
야, 눈 마주쳤잖아. 인사라도 오자.
Girl, I saw you give me the evil eye. At least have the decency to say hi, eh? Ryoshu, that guy's talking to you, right? Man, that guy stripped the fuck out. He is that sword. I want to see that. I want to see it in action. And in a very rare display of raw emotion, I realized that she was anxious and furious.
알던 분이세요?
Oh, do you know him?
뭔 떡뜨거 키가 2m는 되겠는데?
What an absolute unit. Those guys at least be 2 meters tall.
저자를 바라보지 마세요, 단테. 그리고 여러분들도
Do not look at that man, Dante, and everyone avert your eyes as well.
아무 말씀도 하지 마시기를 권고합니다.
It is strongly recommended that we do not say a word to him.
그러지. 나한테 말 걸라면 너희들이 급이 되는지는 한번 생각해보고 씹으려야 할 것 아니냐.
That's right, you shrimps. You gotta rack your teensy little brain of yours. You gotta even think real hard about whether you even come close to my rank before running your mouths. You hear?
저 새끼 손가락이다. 내 획.
That shithead Leheng. I don't remember that name. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember the fuck out that name. He's a finger.
엄지는 손가락 중 상명하복의 제일 엄격한 조직입니다.
The thumb is a syndicate with the strictest high adherence to the rigid hierarchy structure amongst the fingers.
그리고 저자는 엄지의 카포 중에서도 제일 높은 언더보스 직전의 직급.
And his placement in the hierarchy is the highest even amongst capos. His rank is merely beneath the position of Soto Capo or underboss.
자그마한 실수가 큰 싸움으로 번질 수 있으니 전부 조용히 해주실 것을 명령해 주세요, 단테.
A small mistake could drag us to the battle that we do not want to fight. Please order everyone not to say a word, Dante. I don't know what's going on, but I get it. You're saying that we're just close to having another Ricardo hunting us down, right? Jesus. Yeah, let's avoid that. Do as Faust says, everyone. Le Hang began stomping his way towards the crowd towards us, casually but forcefully shoving everyone out of his way to the side. His gait was blazed and brutish, but I noticed his eyes was fixated intently on Ryoshu. It seemed amongst the crowd were some people with higher positions as well, but were either averted their eyes or involuntarily got out of his way. He marched confidently through the frozen crowd, as though he was a familiar kind of he was familiar with this kind of reception, until a cry rang out from the crowd.
에바, 너 지금 어느 안전이라고
Bro.
남현아 도련님의 자리까지 와서 시야를 막는 거냐?
Jover.
이 자리는 장차 4대 가문이 될 우리 남궁.
Jover. This bro is over for you. Bam! Shot in the head. You dare, you big brute. How dare you block the young master's Nangan's Ijon's view. I have you know that you stand before the retinue of the Nangang family. The house shall be one of the 4 houses. Instead of a reply, we heard a blast of gunpowder. Then we saw at his right arm was a man who spoke was catapulted into the air. Damn, bro. The scream was muffled as Lang Yang forcefully shoved his giant hand down the man's throat, and then with the sound of a wet meat pipe being pulled, being pulled apart, damn. I do not miss them. I do not miss them for Ruina. I do not. I was like, oh my god, why? Bro, stuck his whole hand down his throat. Pause. So they pulled his tongue out. And, oh my god. I can't even finish that. I'm just gonna move on. I can't finish that.
그들이 단성 못했으니까 오른팔 하나는 내놔야지.
Young Master Dong Yang Nan Gong Axon Ancient, you owe me an arm now. Mighty sorry, but you should have kicked the tire leash on your boy's jaw. The young master of some prestigious house presented his right arm as though it was clear that he was utterly terrified. Lang Hang proceeded to grab his hand and present it and break it off like a forearm like snapping a twig.
반가운 낯짝 봐서 기준 좀 널널하게 잡아준 것인께 허튼 짓 말고
Damn. I'm just imagining this guy just Chad walking his way over here. Like he got the mumbo jumbo walk from Madagascar going on. That's what I'm decided to have that mental image in my head right now. Oh my god, that is something I have. I went easy on ya, boy, but seeing a friendly face has put me in a good mood.
거미적은 그립겠어. 하긴 그리울 리가 있겠어. 나도 갈 때마다 기분이 거시기하더만.
Anywho, I don't reckon you missed the spider house. Eh? I can't imagine why anybody would. Gives me a headache, gives me the heebie-jeebies too. Whenever I got swing by.
나중에 얼굴 좀 보자. 그때처럼 한 번 더 칼 쥐는 법 좀 제대로 가르쳐 줄란께.
We got some catching up to do later. I'll teach you how to hold up your sword real good, like right like back when.
아야, 그래도 그중엔 내가 제일 만나게 쓰는 법을 가르쳐 줬잖아.
Weren't mine the best of all of them? I thought I taught you how to make every cut real fucking delicious.
류슈 씨, 아직 때가 아닙니다.
Ryoshu, now is not yet the time. Faust whispered to Ryoshu in a low voice without raising her head.
닥쳐봐.
Shut up for a damn second.
입사 전의 약속을 아직 기억하시리라. 파우스트는 믿습니다.
Faust trusts you will still remember the promise you made prior to your employment. Yeah, she fucking rounded as fuck. This is the first time I see her ever rounded.
어깨 힘 좀 빼라. 네 데리러 온 것도 아니고 그때처럼 뭘 가르쳐 주려고 온 것도 아닌께.
Get that stick out of your behind, kiddo. I ain't here to pick you up. I'm sure ain't hell trying to teach you a lesson either. Like back when.
그 새끼.
Floating cigar, by the way.
아니?
Your baby's still at the house. Ain't that right? Ryoshu was grabbing the hilt of her sword like she was about to unsheath it. Well, there goes the baby theory. About Ryoshu's sword being the baby, because unless he's talking metaphorically, it's some other shit. Wait, she actually pulled the sword? Oh shit! The same sword she refused to unsheath during the duration of her entire journey. Okay.
아닌가? 이제 없던가? 글쎄 뭔 일이 있었디야? 나가 그 사정은 잘 몰라서 말이지. 뭐 그래도 뭔 일이 있긴 했는갑네.
Bro, it's like this guy. Like, not gonna lie, bro. I fuck for this guy. He gives off that baller ass energy. He got that. He has the aura and that fucking like baller ass energy he's just showcasing. Huh? Am I wrong about that? Just what intonation happened there? I don't know why I did feel so fucking like British accent. I ain't expecting some nose deep fellers business. I ain't expecting some nose deep in them fellers business. You gotta understand. Guess something sure as hell went down though. Damn it.
야, 겁나 재미지다. 근데 니 진짜 그 검 빼려고?
Yeah, now ain't that something? So you're really fixing to unsheath that blade.
류슈 씨.
Miss Ryoshu. In a quiet yet coldly stern voice, Faust called Ryoshu's name. Damn. She really is flabbergasted. Ryoshu. What the fuck? What the fuck?
엔더 보스시면 남자
Is that his
안
ringtone?
받을 수가 없겠네.
I'm sure. This ringtone. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this ringtone is definitely not gonna come back up later. Ah, dang it! What gosh dang? My bad, y'all. I really gotta make this Derpalypse colon. You gotta understand.
다음에 네가 애비들 얘기나 거시기 해보자고.
Alrighty then. God damn. Alrighty then. I'll meet y'all later. We can talk about your daddies, or we could talk about your daddies, or shoot some other shit. Then, see you around. You should hide, or heed. That guy, bro, he's like exuberating like aura energy right now. That was baller energy. The strange man turned around and stomps his way through the crowd again. His booming voice reverberated across the entire hall as he loudly, boisterously answers the call. He's gotta be here for the family hardcore, right?
누가 가주가 되느냐에 따라 당분간의 H사 방향이 결정되니 다양한 자들의 이권이 보이지 않는 곳에서부터 눈앞에까지 펼쳐질 테죠.
The outcome of the family hierarchy evaluation determines the immediately foreseeable future of H Corp, which brings different parties of varying, possibly clashing interests here.
그래도 히스클리프 씨 이번에는 잘 참아줬네요. 중직 때처럼 사고 치면 어쩔까 걱정했는데.
Hey, Heathcliff, notice how you didn't rush ahead this time. I was worried that it was gonna be like the time in the middle.
엄지는 나도 조직 생활 때 몇 번 얽혀봐서 알아. 그리고 중직 거는 나도 진짜 몰랐던 거고. 그리고 저 자식 아마.
I know a thing about the thumb back in my syndicate days. And about what happened at the middle, like I said, I had no blade idea that who those things belong to. Besides that sod,
우리가 마주쳤던 리카르도보다도 강하고 위협적인 강자로 판단된다.
is more powerful and violent than Ricardo, an individual we have encountered in the past.
엄지는 엄지대로 어마무시하구려. 중지와는 다른 흉악한 폭력성.
The dumb commands its own manner of terror and violence, unlike that of the middle. Finally getting a dumb, but where is the index? Where is the fucking index, bro? I want the index. Y'all saving the good shit for last, so you're saving the index for the Canto 10. Bro, give me my fucking index already. As we were all sharing our impressions of Lei Hang, I found Ryoshi frozen in place in the same position that she's been in when Lei Hang walked past her, spacing out. All the way down to the pinky, huh? Ryoshi muttered something to herself, as if even further chaos was to be overlooked by the crowd and the candidates.
32번째
Oh, there is Q. There he is. 32nd candidate, Ja Q. Ja Lane called upon the next candidate. And the mere mention of that name, the chaos that swallowed the hall immediately settled into a hushed silence. Oh, it's him. Oh, it was him. I thought he was already the leader. Who is this motherfucker? Who's this guy? Why he dripped out? He got a dagger pointing at his side? Damn. I can't. I gotta appreciate the aura that he possesses. The drip too, immaculate black and red. That is perfection at its finest. Who the fuck are you, though? Alright. And then we got you. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm just realized something. I gotta look it up. Isn't that faction in the Ruina like a side faction? It was like a general reception with these guys, and I can't remember. I'll find it. Oh wait, no, wait a minute. Holy shit! Wait, is that Aldrin? That's Aldrin. Wait a minute. This guy. Wait a minute. I just realized. So this guy, we see this guy too. Wait, we see this is Aldrin. What the fuck? I mean, Alan. I mean, not Alan. Yeah, yes, it's fucking Alan. That's Alan. And she's the. Oh shit! I'm like, oh wait a minute. It's like he looked familiar, but I don't know who he is. It's like this guy's Alan. Yeah, that's the guy with the dagger shit. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, he's the one with the dust shit I was talking about. It wasn't her. She was some other shit. What was she? Oh shit. Okay. I gotta find it. There wasn't. Okay, she wasn't there then apparently. I could have sworn she's not here. I don't see her anywhere. Yeah, okay, I found her. Yeah, she's Jaeyoung. Apparently, she's Urban Nightmare. Urban Plague. Yeah, so this is Jaeyoung. So it's Jaeyoung and Alan. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I wasn't that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting like some general fucking receptions for these guys coming up. Holy shit! Okay, we're cooking. We're spitting up. We're spitting up. Q walked up to the platform, unaccompanied by his own faction, but not alone. Who are those people next to Q?
저는 초면이네요.
I never met them before.
아, 그렇다면 저분이 가치우 형님이 찾은 블로불사의 답인가 보네요.
Oh, then it must mean that they're their big brothers Q's answers to immortality.
대체 어떤 사람들이길래?
Who could they possibly be?
전투적으로 그렇게 뛰어난 자들 같지는 않아
Faust?
보이건만.
Hey, no, Alan he's a star of a city. Alan's a part of the star of the city. You don't fuck with Alan. He's a star of the city level guy. What the fuck's answering my phone? What the fuck's on my phone? No, nobody. Okay. Wait, don't. He's a star of the city. I was like, damn, that guy looks familiar. He looked hella familiar. I was like, oh shit, he is part of the general reception. But like, goddamn, okay. But Faust can give us the answer for this anyway. None of them seem particularly skilled in combat.
오히려 불안한 듯이 연신 두리번거리시네요.
Yeah, they're both constantly looking around like they're nervous. They are.
도서관의 생존자라고 파우스트는 생각합니다.
Faust believes that they are survivors of the library. Survivors?
피할 수 없었던 어떤 불가항력에서.
The ones who only survived. Wait, so they won. Oh, wait, they won. Wait, they're saying that they won. They canonically won. Wait a minute. So they actually beat the library. What the fuck? Yo, I'm taking a screenshot. They're not the ones to play with. And Alan survived at Star of the City level. It was Star of the City. He's okay. Oh my. Okay, that is actually peak. That is actually peak right there. They are the only ones who survived the impossible. The inevitable odds and insurmountable force.
유일하게 살아남아. 그것을 설명할 수 있게 된 자.
God, get the fuck away! Don't stop calling me. The only survivors who may be able to explain that very force, possibly.
1차 심사 참가자.
Okay.
가시 츄.
Candidate Q of the Jia family. Jia Q didn't spend much time behind the curtains. He walked out as soon after, his steely expression unchanged from when he entered.
증언을 들어보니 확실하구나. 도시의 별을 넘어 결국 사라져버린 그곳에서 살아나온 이가 맞다.
This testimony rings true. They are both survivors of the place that soared beyond the star of a city before it vanished.
당시 초대장을 구하지 못한 것이 이제 와서 아쉬운 일로 남게 되었군요.
It is a shame that we were unable to procure ourselves an invitation then. He passes. Okay, what was that? And what happens to them? Q's expression did not budge.
걸 하긴 했을까?
Anxiety's gotta be a foreign constant to that guy.
그럼 남은 참가자는 더 이상 없나?
And here comes Hong Moon. Then that covers all the candidates it seems.
이 자리에 와주신 4대 가문 모두에게
With the first round complete to all 4 families who have graced this hall.
잠깐만요.
Excuse me. Here comes Hong Lu. Hong fucking Lu. He's fucking here. Oh, this is good. This is okay. This is when shit hits. Shit hits south a little bit quicker, but that doesn't really show. It's like that actually it didn't even hit south. It just disturbed. It just disturbed the place. Now things about to hit the fan right now. Unlike Ja Q, whose appearance plunged the hall into utter silence, stillness, Hong Lu's sudden interjection roused the room into a roaring chaos and confusion once again. Baal, what?
아직 마지막 참가자가 남은 것 같아서요.
I think you might have missed the candidate.
그게 무슨 말이냐? 심사에 나서는 자들의 내역은 이것으로.
What do you mean? I believe we had covered every candidate in the present on this list.
제가 남았거든요.
You missed me.
다시 가문의 보호기 가주 심사에 참가합니다.
Ja Bao of the Ja family will partake in the family hierarchy evaluations. Oh my god, it's about to go fucking down. That was a hype ass part.
오랜 목마름도
Ooh.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도.
Okay, I don't really know if it ends here or not. I'm gonna just take a little bit of like a gander without any spoilers,
가릴 것 없이
or to see if I can
마음껏
actually
마셔.
find it. Okay, so it seems to be that there are 19 parts to this first part. So we're at 12. We'll have 6 parts to go over. Not 6 parts, 9 parts to go over in the next chapter. I think that'll be enough. So I'm gonna end it off here. But holy shit, that was a fucking packed ass chapter right here. We got the N Corp. We got to see the drip from the Eagles of the N Corp. They're looking fine. Gubo showed up. We got Yiseng moment. That shit, okay, that was like cinema right there. And then we got 12. That was a unexpected. That shit was so unexpected. I was like, who the I didn't even realize who the ally guy was until I actually searched up, like, started like the receptions. And I'm like, what? And not only that, they both beat the library. They didn't die. They never got beat. Unless they mean that they came back. Unless that's what they're saying, but I'm pretty sure they're saying that they actually won. So that means they are goated. They're actually fucking goated. But whoo, that'll be it for right now. I am actually excited. I'm getting a lot more excited for like the next part right now. 13 to 19 is gonna be a fucking ride. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.